Finally, we've gotten to the last section of this training course, that is drawing and modifying with AutoCAD application. And in this video, we'll be learning how to draw basic shapes with the application. You can see over here, this is the draw section. But we'll use keyboard shortcut keys for drawing in this video. So let's start with line, which is L plus enter. You can see it in the command box. So it says you should specify your first point. So I'll specify my first point here. Throughout this video, we'll be using the metric measurements, which means our dimensions will be in meters. The boxes you see here will guide you in the line command. Yeah, the first box over here shows the dimension of the line, and this one shows the angle of the line. So when I move the cursor, the dimension keeps changing and the angle also keeps changing. See, this will help you draw the precise dimension and angle you want. F8 for a straight line. So we want a line of 2 meters, which is 200 millimeters. We are still in the line command, so let's keep going. So we'll go upwards 1 meter on the ground, which is 1000 millimeters. So 1000. And we'll come here to another 1000 millimeters, which is 1 meter. Come down. So the position, the direction of the cursor shows where the line will go. Another 1000, which is 1 meter, and 2 meters, which is 2000 millimeters. Press escape on keyboard to leave command when done. I have just drawn a random shape with the use of lines. And also, almost everything you draw using AutoCAD will involve a line. So you can either click on each line and edit it, and either make it longer or shorter. So that's it. That's how we use lines to draw. We'll move to the next drawing feature, which is Polyline. PL plus enter. So on this, you specify your first point too. This is also similar to the line. Specify your first point. And let's draw the same thing. So 2 meters, 2000 millimeters, 1 meter, 1000 millimeters. Go this way, another 1000 millimeters. Come down, another 1000. And here 2 meters, which is 2000. So you press escape once you are done to leave command. Yeah, so you can see the two features, the two shapes are the same, but here when I click, everything selects. But here when I click, it's just a single line that selects. So the difference is with the polyline, it draws together, everything is attached together, and the polyline is best used for tracing objects. Yeah, so from here we'll move to our next, which is rectangle. REC plus enter. The rectangle can be used to either draw a square or a rectangle itself. So let's draw a square first. We are already in the command, so we'll specify our first point. So after clicking on the first point, now pay attention to the command box. You can see we have area, dimension, and rotation. We want to use dimension, so you click on dimension. So we want a square. So let's say we want a square of 1 meter by 1 meter. 1000, that is 1 meter, by enter, another 1000. When you're done, you press enter. So you see we have our perfect square. So wherever you want to place it, you will then place it here. So you click and now you have your perfect square. As simple as that. Now we've drawn a square. Let's draw a rectangle next. So REC plus enter. So we specify your first point and click here. Then we come to the command box just as we did earlier on. Come down here and click on dimension. Now let's give the measurements for the rectangle. So let's say the length will be, let's make it 3 meters, so that's 300 millimeters. So 3 meters, enter, by 1 meter, let's maintain. So you can see it's enter. You can see it's like this, so you click anywhere to put it. So now we have our square and we have our rectangle. Yeah. Now let's move to the next shape, which is circle. C plus enter on the keyboard. So over here we specify our first point. Let me click here to specify the first point. Once you click, the circle starts to draw, and this yellow dotted line shows the radius of the circle. So the wider the cursor, the bigger the circle, and the closer the cursor, the smaller the circle. So let us draw a circle of radius 1 meter. So I'll type 1000 in the dimension box and press enter. Now we have our circle. So we can edit this circle by clicking on it. So I'm going to select it, then click on the center to move it. You can move it anywhere you want. Put auto off so that I can move it freely. Yeah. Let me place it here. You can also click on these blue boxes to expand the circle or reduce it, make it the preferred size you want. So here we have it. This is our circle. Yeah. Now we'll move to the next shape, which is arc. A plus enter. Here we have it. We are in the arc command. So you specify your first point and specify our second point too. So here we have our arc. It's just like the line command. Yeah, so the closer the point, the deeper the bend of the arc. You get it. Yeah, so that's how it is. So you just try and see how you want your arc to be. So here we have our arc. So you can also click on the arc to edit it. See these blue boxes? You can stretch the arc. And you can also move it to the other side, however you want your arc to be. So that's it for the arc. From here we'll draw one more shape, which is the polygon, and that is POL plus enter. In the command box it reads enter number of sides, so enter 5. That's a pentagon. So we press enter. Then you can specify center of polygon, so you can click anywhere on the screen. So I'll specify my first point. So I've clicked. Note we are still in command. We can enter an option, inscribed in circle, circumscribed about circle. So you can select any to show the position of how you want to place the pentagon or the shape. I'll click down here and we are done. We have our pentagon. So you use the same method to draw an 8-sided figure, 9-sided figure, and so on. So here we have our pentagon, arc, circle, rectangle, square, polyline, and line. All this will help you in whatever drawing you want to use with the application.